G'day guys, Dard here, and welcome back to Dardcraft. Oh, it just automatically switched me out of... But today, I'm actually going to do a little project, but first thought I would... Give me that. Whoa! First thought I would show you... Zach and I... built a little farm. That's right. An ender farm, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, latest death. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Delete. That's when I killed myself. Because it was just easier to get back home. But we're not going to be doing that today. So we haven't made a rail yet. This is the bare bones. Probably going to add some more levels to it. I'm not really happy with the spawning rates. As you can see, I think we've got around 12 or 13 levels, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 levels. So we might go like 16 to 18 levels, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know the exact number on how many we want. So it's all just cobble, it's basic, like it's not really, we've got a little wheat farm here because you do burn through a lot of food. Just got a chest room just for storage, just because if you can see, Zach's put, it's pretty obvious it's just going to be full of ender pearls, like chests, loads. How loud are they? Now the design's not 100% perfect, I did... The design Doc M did. I think Doc M changed it a little, but I think he got it from one of his friends or something. But it's pretty straightforward. There's a lever here, so you can just go kill mode. So no, we never use that really. You just punch away. And honestly, it's like a minute and a half, minute 20 or something like that to get level 30. Oh man, listen how loud that is. I was thinking of redesigning this. Let's stop hitting those guys. I was thinking about redesigning it and put water around the back side of it. Because see, when you punch them, it goes to the opposite side. And the XP orbs, from what we've tested, do get carried by water. So we're thinking about putting water around. So you'd have a collection point instead of running around all over the place. So enchanting room. This was a lot of enchants, but a lot of the guys have taken them, and so on. And if you go outside, it's a very straightforward design. It's only 17 across, so it's like 34 pistons. Let's just jump up here. 34 pistons per, which isn't too bad. And then we just got all the water so they don't spawn. I was going to put more water, but they don't seem to spawn out there. Like they can't teleport. You want to make sure they don't teleport out. And that's the whole thing. Now it's not 100% perfect. Sometimes they do take a bit of fall damage when they're falling down. That's why you can hear a few of them dying. Yeah. So I'll be back in 1 second and we'll start something else. Okay guys, back at the base, and going to be working on I guess you could call it the blacksmith. Now I've been mucking around with a bit of design, but I stopped doing that for the fact that I really want to get the meat of the building, which is going to be the smelting system, done, and then we'll build around it, because I started doing a building and then realised that yeah, it's going to be a way, like, all this here doesn't really need to be here and so on. So the plan, okay, so let me tell you what's going on. Okay, so the plan is, we're going to have, let's get some signs, just to better illustrate. Okay. So what we want it to do is we want a completely automated sorting system. So this will be low fuel. So this light will turn on when there's not much fuel in the furnaces. We're going to have... this will be the input. This will be for fuel. And this will be the output. So the plan is if you just want some coal, chuck some coal in there. Yeah, mate. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, so if you put some coal or anything, that will go into, and that will distribute between the furnaces. Whatever you want to smelt, ores, stone, whatever, put in there, and then it will spit it out in this chest. Now, I think I've worked out... let's get rid of some of these ender pearls. Oh, almost didn't make it. Oh, this rain. Let's keep those. I don't need this armor. No armor, don't need it. Okay. Let's change my animations. That's better. Okay. Now I've laid out a bit of the work already, just about the where I want everything, because it was probably going to take way too long for the episode to do it. So yeah, I thought it'd be better off just getting a bit of, I went over the ocean over there before just to get some wood. So what we want to do is it's going to be a lot of hoppers. If I come down here, so this is going to be the room now. It looks like a mess of stuff, but you'll understand once I start laying everything down. I needed to try and work the redstone out. I didn't lay any of it, of course, but I've kind of worked out roughly where I want everything to go. So, to start off, let's start off with our hoppers on the chest. So, we need a hopper on that chest and a hopper on that chest. Now, we don't want a hopper there, of course, because that's meant to go up, not down. Now, first off, we need... So that's the input. That's fuel. We want... output's going this way. Okay, so let's get our furnaces in place. Which I think are going to go here. Oh, no. Give me that back. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to do 8 furnaces. For the time being, we'll see how this system works and how fast it is. If it is, I guess, decent enough, we'll come back and make it better, I guess. Okay, so the output... So this will collect whatever's smelted, shoot it down this line. And into... right there. So, to there. Okay, so that's the output. And that will make sense a little bit later. Let me out! Okay, and then we need inputs. Do I have some blocks? I don't know why I'm using cobble. I could just use that. Okay, so we want the inputs. Excellent. And then we need... Now, the way this is going to work is we want it to come from this way. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have redstone now. I had to look around a little bit and I found a couple of designs and I've kind of changed this a little bit to work in what I want it to do. But you can find these designs. Now what happens is this item comes down, they shoot along here, and what you do is use a comparator there. And then we need some redstone. And what we do is we run redstone along this line here. Like so, down to there. And we need a redstone torch there. Now, this redstone torch deactivates all these hoppers. They can still accept items, but they can't get rid of them. But because they're connected to the side, the item still will just shoot down here instead of going down to the bottom rail. So eventually it will shoot down to here. It takes its time. Takes its sweet ass time. Hello? Oh no, that's right. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, maybe. Where'd it go? Oh no, because this already reactivated it. Okay. Would have gone down here. Maybe? There it is there. It's because I already had that comparator up. But yeah, so what happens is the items cycle down here one at a time, and when it hits this one, there should be one in each of these. Redstone torch flicks, and the item slots down. So you evenly distribute the items between the 8. Now, it's not 100% perfect. It does occasionally spit an extra one into this first one, but it's really not a big deal because it does the same with the fuel. So it evens out. And then what we need to do then is we need to run another redstone line along here. Now, what this redstone line does is it reads if there's stuff in the chest. Because when the last items come along, they won't cycle down. So what we need to do is we need to run a line along there. Let's go up top. It'll make it easier. And this will go to the chest. So the chest will then output a signal. So we want, this is going to be input. Where is it? There it is there. Which is this one. So we need a comparator here. Now comparator can go through a block. And that will go to there. So this will, if there is items in the chest, send a signal down this line. If it sends a signal down here, not across there, and we'll turn this torch off. No, if there's nothing in the line. Sorry. Is that right? Let me think about this quickly. So we want... No, it needs to be a torch. I need to invert that. I was thinking about that. I was like, that can't be right. Yeah. That's better. Inverted. So, since there's nothing in that, it automatically should send it. Now, it's not going to be long enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, we need to add... or just add one there. It doesn't really matter where it goes. Repeater. No. Repeater. Give me that comparator back. There. So this will then open the last line and make sure that they go through. It's just a little extra precaution. Otherwise, you'll get one thing left over. Now, so that's that one done. So that's the input. That's it. That's the input done. Nice and easy. Now the output we'll leave for now. We need to do the fueling. Now fueling... Let's get rid of that. Fueling isn't too bad. All we need to do... How are we going to do this? How are we gonna do this? Okay, so fueling, what we'll do is we need to go into here like... So we're going to chuck it... I don't think it matters in the front or the back. I'm pretty sure it's irrelevant. It just has to go on the side. So that goes like that. Uh-huh. And then... That way. So this is going to be exactly the same... Pretty much set up as this side. So it's going to be... It's just a mirror. So then we need redstone down this side. We're going to have... How do we want this set up? Pretty sure... Ah, there we go. Okay, so we want a comparator there, and we're going to put a repeater, just because I'll need to run it through this signal. Then this will run around and do exactly the same thing again. And so this will go to the chest. Or will it? Yeah. So that will go to the chest and do the same thing with that one. And then we need to add a torch there and that there. And that will activate that one. And then this... This will run up to there. Let's jump around. So this will go into... So this is the fuel. So this will go here. And then we need block with a like that. Okay, so that's our two inputs set up. And have I forgotten anything? I have forgotten something. Yes. We'll just shove that up there. Excellent. Now, for the output. Now this is still... I'm going to have to do a bit of extra testing on this. Eat some bread. From what I've tested a little bit, like only maybe like 10 minutes. So I've just tried it a few times, and it was working. But I'll have to get the timings right. So the way we're going to get this stuff out of here is from these droppers. Now, I haven't really worked much with these droppers, but from everything I've seen, they are very cool. Now, let's get rid of that. And then we'll put the chest on top of that. So these droppers are excellent. I really like these droppers. I want to muck around with these. So this will work. The items come out of the furnaces, run down here into that dropper. And what we're going to do... Let's get some stuff on my bars. Stuff on my bars. Stuff on my bars. Is we'll have a comparator coming out of this. There we go. A comparator coming out. See, that's got one block in here because it picked up earlier. And then we'll have a repeater coming out of that. Now, I'm not 100%... I haven't worked with these too much. But see, that will only send a signal of maybe, I think, 1. So, it's... Yeah. And then what we need to do is... Now, hooking it like that will create a clock. So if I run it around like that... Does a little pulse. Now, where did that block go? Should be in this third one. Fourth one. There it is there. So, I'm not exactly sure how this works. Like, I'm only powering these two. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure that powers the blocks up, powers those two. But this third one, it skips. I'm not really sure. I don't get it. I need to muck around with these more. But anyway, so then what we do is we'll hook up this one, because this is where the item is. So we'll do exactly the same. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Like so. On the clock. See, and that will flash like crazy, and so now is it gone? But from what I've seen is that once you start getting more items in this, so let's test this. So we'll go 16. So we'll put 16 in this here and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So none in the first, none in the second. See, 2 in the third. Now, this is, see how weird that is? Like, before it didn't do any, but now that I've got more items in there, it's not going. So, this is why I've got this little setup here. It's a little safety thing because, yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Someone could probably tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong. I've only just started working with this. And that's it. But what we're going to do now, like I'm going to extend this room and we'll pretty it up, but you don't need to come down here. I have got some access points down here, like you can get down here. So you can't get to you can get the furnaces through the back way. You can get the furnaces through here. What I want to do is we need to do the low fuel, which is going to come from right here. Now, the low fuel is going to have a comparator coming out. Now, I've already worked this out. When this is around, I think, 27, just under half a stack, this will put out a strength of under 3. As soon as it hits around 29, I think, I'm not sure exactly the number, it's around that mark somewhere, it'll do a strength of 3. Which is then what will then power this line, which will power that line, I think. Let's put this back while I remember. And what we're going to do is we're going to run this all the way around to that torch that we put in earlier. Now I need to knock a torch out, just so I can see where the power of this is. Pretty sure it gets to around here, so I think we'll just put it there. Why not? Sounds good enough for me. Okay, I should be able to reach this now. Nope. Bad Christmas spirit. Shove that there so we don't get crosstalk. The floors there, unfortunately, I could rewire this a little bit to stop this, but that's fine. It does the job. This is only an activator. Like it's only to turn the torch on, so it doesn't matter about timing. So we'll put a torch there. And we'll turn this one back on. Now, so this torch should be on because there's no fuel in the system. That's right. That's right. So this has come up there. So we need to run this straight across here. One more block. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, that's right. Put it there. Is that where we want it? Where's that torch? Yeah, there's that torch there. Now I've got to make sure that I don't get any... One redstone short. One redstone short. Let's grab some redstone. I think that'll work. We'll have to test it and see. Let's just knock out this torch. Huh. Yeah, so it's not affecting that. This will only affect that block, it won't affect that block, and this torch should be off. Excellent. So let's put that back up. Okay, so let's do our first test and see if I got this right. So they're all on subtraction mode. Let's make sure that one is as well. Yes, excellent. Now this design can be refined. I just wanted to get a working thing so we can then go from there, I guess. Got 4. Oh, might help if we actually hook up. If we actually hook up this fueling system. 4. I think that'll work. Down. Oh, mouse fail. Mouse is failing. What? So it's down, across, down, and then. Okay, so let's test this out and we'll see where we're at. So we'll just grab one stack. So let's grab some stackable laser rods and we'll stack it in. And that's going to start spitting them down. And this comparator should be going crazy every time it gets to the end. Excellent, working. Let's check and see. Oh, other side. It's just a minefield in here. Okay, let's check and see now. 7, 7, 8, 9, 7, 7, 8, 11. So it's not perfect, but it's that's pretty close. Once you throw in a heap of stacks, it's gonna even out enough. So we can just go. So we can just chuck in a heap of fuel. Now this isn't idiot proof. If you throw in stone or something into that, it is gonna. Oh, it's not gonna clog up the system, but enough of it is going to. So let's grab. I was waiting for the day I did that. Probably should seal that up now. That's alright. We'll keep jumping over it and hoping for the best. Now, let's grab just some cobble. We'll just grab 2 stacks and we'll see how we go. Now, if I chuck this on the input, let's see what happens. Now, this isn't the fastest system in the world. It is going to take some time, but you can just throw it in there and you can go and do your other stuff. And you can chuck in a chest full. And we can make these double chests. We can put double chests there and a double chest there. So it's already spitting out. So we've got those back. Okay, so the biggest question is it going to get stuck at the end? I want to check and just see. Now this should be just smelting away. Yep, 8, 8, 9, 9. So I think the thing with the fuel is because they've got these extra 2. I think that's what's making it see, this one just goes 1 and then straight in, or 2 and then straight in, or whatever it is. So I think since there's more of these, I could probably change the timing a little bit. Oh no, I need to change this, don't I? Pretty sure I've got to slow these down. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I've realized. Is that long enough? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, the strength's fine. Okay. So, what are we at? 7. So how are we looking? How are we looking upstairs? So this is just going to smelt away as much as you want. So we're over a stack now, yeah. So yeah, very cool. Now I'll neaten up some of this and compact it down, but for what I need it for, it seems to do the job alright. Down to 4, It's evenly spat them all over. All of them have things. The fuel light should be... Yeah, see? It's got a power of 3, so this turns the line off. Or which is on because it's inverted, because you've got to turn that light off. Now, this dropper noise is a little annoying, but it only is within 16 blocks. Like, if I move over here... See, it disappears. So you can just hear it here. So yeah, easy. Not really a big deal at all. Okay, so we're getting to the end here. Let's see if it gives me 64. Whoa! Nah, so I need to mess with the timing a little bit. So where's it stuck? It's stuck here, isn't it? No? Where's it stuck? Did I only give it... Is it stuck in this one, isn't it? There. Okay, so I need to slow that down a little bit. So this is what... I'm going to have to muck around with the timings on this a little bit. Let's try and slow that one down as well. So I'm going to muck around with the timings just to get that right. But you guys see what's going on. That's pretty cool, I personally think. See ya, guys. That's another episode. Yeah. Keep watching. I'm going to be alternating between Feed the Beast and this. Hopefully I'm going to try and start doing some more Minecraft. And, yeah. Try and build the rest of this humongous hole. So, anyway, I'm going to go. I'll see you whenever. See ya!